Welcome to week 2, lesson 6 of the Store Manager Academy. I'm Stephen Farrell. We're going to talk about Salesfloor management. I love this topic only because I love selling and I love to teach selling. And you have a wonderful opportunity right now to build your business through your salespeople. And really, that's when it comes down to it, your sales floor. That's who you need on your sales floor. You need educated sales professionals. Now, I use the sales professional word a bit loosely because some of you are paying your sales professionals minimum wage. So in many cases, you have brand new people that are just learning sales out of the gates that have some great potential. They just don't have the experience yet. And that's where you come in. Going through this training, you're going to be able to help them be more effective on the sales floor. In return, it's going to help you and your business be more profitable. So let's just break this down real simple, because a lot of people overcomplicate selling. It is the #1 profession out there. And you may not think of it, but we all are salesmen. You probably we're pretty good salesmen to get your girlfriend or boyfriend. And for me, my wife, I use my sales skills for sure to get her. She might tell you otherwise, but that's because I was such a good salesman she didn't know. So everything we do involves some sort of selling. So if you have associates out there that are unsure about upselling and they're not comfortable with it, you need to re-educate them. Some of them can't be educated and you got to get rid of them. But the ones that are coachable and trainable, those are the ones that you're going to go after. Now, if you have an opportunity to hire actual sales professionals, then please do so. That is one of the best investments you can make for your store. If you have a seasoned sales professional out on your sales floor that understands your product, oh man, they'll just crush it for you. It'll be a night and day difference. But I'm going to focus on your average sales professional or your entry level sales professional when I'm referencing the rest of this training. Understand your sales floor is where the magic happens. The front counter is really important, the entrance of your store where people are greeted and assisted. But your sales floor is where your customers are willing to be educated. Some of them aren't, okay? It used to be the salesman was that person that educated the consumer on the product. But with the invention of the internet, most consumers are coming in your store knowing exactly what they want. They just need you to point them in the right direction. And that's okay. You're gonna deal with a lot of that. You just need to understand that opportunity as not an opportunity just to try to just upsell, but to build rapport with your customer. So that's the first thing your sales team need to understand. They need to understand that a customer is somebody they need to build rapport with. So if they're coming in to get this one Bluetooth speaker, that's great. Let's help that customer. And as we're walking them to where the Bluetooth speaker is, hey, how was your day going? Great. What'd you think of that sports game? Hey, by the way, what are you using? What's your plans for this Bluetooth speaker? Well, I'm going to use it for this, or I'm going to use it for my kitchen. I've got 4 other speakers. Oh wow, you do? Well, tell me more about that. So really just start, again, it's peeling back the onion. Now use that analogy in a lot of different scenarios because it's just so great. Or peeling back the orange. Whatever you want to peel back, you want to get to the core reason of that customer, why they came in, and how you can fully complete their purchase. It's not that complicated. You just got to have people that know how to talk and how to communicate, that are comfortable, that are willing to reach out and ask questions and get to know their customers. So that's the first step. I know, a lot of information there. Step number 2, your salespeople have got to be educated on their product, on the product that you sell. We talked about that in week 1, being a product expert, having your team be product experts. Your salespeople have got to know everything that there is to know about the product that they're selling on your floor. They've got to understand it, because when a customer comes in and they think they know everything on that product, you have a sales professional that can speak that same language, and so you say, oh, they can confirm what that customer knows. That customer then trusts your sales associate, and now that customer is going to be open to the idea of other items that will complement that purchase. So that's step number 2. Step number 3, when it comes to complementing that purchase, your sales team needs to understand how to add additional items to the customer's purchase, how to bring up the ticket value. It's really important. If I come in looking for a guitar, let's just say you own a music store or you run a music store, what complements my guitar? First of all, am I buying acoustic, electric, bass? What am I getting? All right. What do I need? Do I need a tuner? Do I need a different set of strings? Do I need a nice pick? Which type of pick would work best? Do I need a guitar stand? Do I need a case? Do I need microphone? Any audio equipment? There's lots of things that can complement that purchase, and maybe that customer just was wanting the guitar. Maybe they have half the accessories that you have available. But if you open up that dialogue, find out what they're using that guitar for and what they're trying to accomplish, you can now really break down the barriers, build that trust, and the customer will start being open to the idea of adding more items that complement their purchase that make it better. Next step is actually building trust. Your customers need to trust you. Trust your salesman. So if they're educated on the product, if they're looking out for the customer's best interests, if they're keeping that customer's best interests in mind, I look at it as your team should be the assistant buyer to that customer. So when I walk into a store as a customer, your salesman should be my assistant buyer. Doesn't that sound a little bit different? Does that feel more comfortable? Your salespeople will appreciate that. I'm just here to help you make the best purchase. I'm here to help, any gaps you have in your education on the product, any gaps you have on what's needed for this product, I'm going to be here to help you. You don't need to, your team shouldn't explain it that way. It should be shown by their actions, how they're taking care of the customer. That's really it. Through this whole process, it should be friendly. Your team should be outgoing. They should be easy to talk to, and through this process, the customer is going to trust them and be open to the idea of purchasing other items in the store. That's it. It's so simple. Do not overcomplicate upselling. Do not overcomplicate selling on the sales floor. If you have the customer's best interests in mind, if you build the rapport, you build the trust, you find out why they came in that day, what they're looking for, you're going to win. You're going to win, and your store is going to be profitable. Thank you for watching this module. Next module, we're going to talk about how to manage all the different age groups. It's going to be fun. I'll see you on the next module.